Whew. Okay, so I'm in a good mood today. I got energy. A lot of good things are happening. And I thought since so many good things are happening, I will talk about something fun. And that is what keeps you up at night, right? Now you probably think, Tony, nightmares. That's why, right? That's the obvious one. What keeps you up at night is nightmares, right? Well, I don't really have nightmares. I don't get nightmares. Sorry to tell you. So that doesn't keep me up at night. But I wanted to talk about something that does keep me up at night. It's the idea of, you ever see in a movie or a show or a story when someone has to make an impossible decision? Like, so they're forced to make a decision between two bad decisions. And it doesn't matter which one you make because they're both horrible decisions. And I always imagine in my life, is someday I'll get to a point in my life where I have to make an impossible decision between two things. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's not that bad, Tony. You'll make the right decision. I don't think you understand what the hell I'm talking about. Let me make it very clear to you how fucked up this could be. I created a bunch of scenarios to show you how fucked up it is. And in all these scenarios, I'm going to use my pretend kids. Lucas and Dylan. Two pretend kids. I don't have kids, but let's just use them as an example. So the first example, to show you how horrible it is to be forced to make a bad decision and you have to make one. My kids, Dylan and Thomas, right? No, I already forgot my kids' names. Shit. It's Dylan and Lucas, not Thomas. Fuck Thomas. He doesn't exist. Oh my God. I guess I'd be a horrible father. I can't even remember my kids' names. Okay. First scenario, Dylan and Lucas. Check this out, how horrible this is. I love them both, right? And then I find out that they need an organ transplant, right? They're both sick with the exact same thing and they need an organ transplant. And they're going to die. And then one organ becomes available. A donor becomes available. But the problem is, they need the surgery right now, otherwise they're going to die. Which kid do you give the organ to? Huh? Do you see what I mean now by stuck in an impossible situation? Now you're starting to get it, you. I'm not going to swear. That's messed up. How do you make the decision? And I think about this stuff all the time because it haunts me at night. What would I do? And I try to solve them. I problem solve these scenarios at night. And I think, how would I get through this? And with this one, this is all I came up with. What I would do is, I would go to Dylan and whisper in his ear, oh, by the way, you have two kids, Dylan and Lucas. And you're thinking, Tony, this is easy. The one you give it to is the younger one. Right? The younger one, because he has more to live. Oh, you son of a bitch. Dylan and Lucas, they're twins. That's right, they're twins. Same age. Two twin boys. Right? So this is what I came up with. I go up to Dylan, I whisper in his ear and I say, listen, man, I'm going to give you the organ transplant and we're going to kill Lucas. I go, but you need to do me a favor. Every other day, you got to pretend you're Lucas. So you talk like him and you're just Lucas. So that way I can still have both of my kids. That was my solution. Every other day, Dylan has to pretend he's Lucas. That way I have both boys still alive. And that's called problem solving. Try it sometime. This is how you take an impossible situation, because they're twins. Right? They're twins. If Dylan says he's Lucas, I'll say, yes. Yes, you are. I'll pretend. I'll go along. That way I can have both my kids. And that was an actually easy solution. That was an easy solution, but I wrote down more. That one is almost too easy. Clearly, you give the organ donor, you give the organ to Dylan, and then you tell Dylan to pretend he's also Lucas every other day. That one's so simple, it's almost amazing that it doesn't happen more often. It really makes you wonder. Right? It really makes you wonder. What's the second thing I came up with? Okay, right. This one's really crazy. This scenario is someone kidnaps me and my two boys, Dylan and Lucas. And, we're held up in a dungeon somewhere. It doesn't have to be a dungeon, but a dungeon just makes us seem more like, not metaphysical. What's the word? Makes us seem more, demonic. I don't know. It just creep. If you're kidnapped in a dungeon, it also. So we're in this dungeon. Me, my two kids. Keep up with me here. This is crazy. This guy says to me, and you have to take him for his word. He means this literally. He goes, "Listen, I'm gonna have to take one of your kids because I'm gonna kill them and eat them." I guess he's a cannibal. He's definitely a cannibal if he wants to kill and eat them. By the way, cannibal doesn't even sound bad. When I was a kid, and I remember I heard the term cannibal. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this because it sounds so stupid, but it is what it is. I just thought cannibal was someone who likes to eat a lot of canned food. Nah, and you're gonna probably think, "Yeah, okay, Tony, you're pushing it." Cannibal. It just sounds like an innocent guy who wants to eat a lot of canned food. As an adult, I found out what it was, and, well, that's a whole other story. So we're in this dungeon, me and my two boys, Dylan and Lucas. I have to decide which one of them do I sacrifice so the cannibal could eat my kid. That way, and then he'll let us go. Me and one of my sons, he'll let go. Horrible scenario. The only thing in that situation that I've come up with to get myself out of that is, what I do is I tell my two sons to run around in circles, right? And then the cannibal guy, he gives me the gun that he used to kidnap us. And then as my two kids are running around in circles, I close my eyes and I just start shooting. And I wait till I stop hearing the screams of, "Daddy, don't kill us. Don't kill us, Daddy, please don't kill us." And then the second I hear one of them stop screaming that, I know one of them is dead. And then I just open my eyes, take the blindfold off if I have one, and then that's it. Because that way I didn't technically kill them, the universe did. The universe did, because I had my eyes closed, they're running around, it's all random. The universe decided. Because I figured the universe will eventually kill your kids anyways, because the universe kills everybody. So it wasn't me. It was the universe. And me and one of my kids gets to walk home. That's the best that I can do. My other son will be eaten, but the universe did that, not me. The universe. So I didn't make the choice. That's a loophole to it. It's actually a pretty good loophole. I really genuinely didn't make but for the rest of my life, I would probably be haunted by the little screams of like, "Daddy, don't kill me. Don't kill me," as they're running around in circles. That's messed up. I'd have to get over it, though. Okay, so the last one, this one's kind of tricky. You're driving. So here you are driving, minding your own business. Then in the middle of the road, you see your two sons. Now, you're screwed because you're driving fast, and you realize that how are you going to avoid this? Because you don't have enough time to go left or right. You can't drive in between because they're kind of close enough where if you drive right through them, you're going to sideswipe both of them and kill them. So your only choice is to either swerve a little bit to the left and avoid one of them, or swerve a little bit to the right and avoid one of them. But you can't swerve completely to the right or the left because you don't have enough time. You're going to hit one of them. What do you do? Impossible situation, right? I thought to myself, what do I do? Then I thought, oh, this one's easy. Again, there's always loopholes if you really focus. So I figured, these two guys are my sons. And one thing I've always been able to do is jump really high. So I figured this is the easiest one out of all the loopholes. I just drive right at them. And since they're my sons, their leaping ability, they'll be able to jump over the car. That one's the easiest out of all of them. And the way I figure, in a perfect world, they both just jump over my car. Imagine how proud I'd be of my two sons just jumping right over my car. And I thought to myself, and if one of them doesn't make it, are they really my son? Are they really my son? Who are you? You're dead, that's what you are, but you're not my son. Right? My sons can jump over the car. So, he was probably never my son anyway, so that's an easy one. So that's it. That's how easy it is to get yourself out of these loopholes. And remember, jump around like an idiot every once in a while, because it could save your life. And that's pretty much it. Impossible situations that actually do have solutions if you really think about it. Have a beautiful day. Bye.